What's good, YouTube? This is KB LaFleur. You can call me KB. Welcome back to another video, man. We got celebrity, man, and we got some text receipts. But before we get into this, man, do me a huge favor, man. Leave me a like, a comment, and subscribe. For you new subscribers, man, welcome to my channel, man. Just do me a big favor, man. Go ahead and subscribe to this content, bro, because listen, we drop some good content. Pretty much every day. Man, I'm dropping something good, man. Something that, you can learn from. Something that needs to be talked about, man. So, just do me that favor, man. Just go ahead and subscribe to the channel, man. It doesn't cost anything to do. It damn sure don't cost anything to leave a like either. Now, I can understand you subscribing, but as far as you liking, though, bro, come on, man. It don't cost nothing to like. But, y'all do me that favor, man. So the context behind this is pretty much a female's getting rejected by a guy that she went out on a date with. And he said that her sex game is trash, and she didn't like that. And usually with women, and I always say it's black women. For me, I will always say it's black women because that's generally where I hear it from the most. They get upset, right? And generally not in this particular situation, usually, but they'll always come at a man's manhood. Like, you could simply say, sis, you're just not that attractive. They would then sit up here and say, well, you have a little dick. You don't have no stroke game and all this extra shit. So, they don't ever really accept rejections. A lot of women really don't accept rejections. A lot of women don't accept being called mediocre in some cases. So, man, let's go ahead and jump into this, man. So the female responds to the guy and says, hey, you, I had a great time last night. Hope we can do it again soon, with a bunch of kissy faces. Then he responds, I wish I could say the same. I have to pass on meeting up again. I wish you the best though. Then she responds, are you playing with me? And then he responds, no, I'm not. I'm being honest. Last night was a last night. That is all. He said he here for a good time, not a long time. So then she says, wait, you're saying you don't want to see me again? You just wanted to have sex and that's it? Generally what a lot of guys kind of do, hey. So then he responds, the sex was mediocre. You hyped it up and left me disappointed. I don't want to waste any more of my time or yours. You're just not what you advertised. So y'all, I hope y'all know women are gonna get mad at that shit. Y'all know women are gonna get mad at that. Women ain't gonna accept that shit. Especially with the modern day woman. Like, dude, even though that's what a lot of modern day women offer, like that's all they have to offer. I'm talking about the majority, because a lot of you women today don't like to cook. A lot of your women today don't like to clean, very feminist, they have the roles very backwards. You know what I'm saying? They got life effed up. So generally, man, like I said, you got women who really all they have to give is some coochie, and you tell them that they coochie is trash. That's gonna make him even more. That's gonna make him even madder, because it's like, damn, like this is all I got to give you. You mean to tell me it ain't good? And I got 3,000 other guys who say my shit is good. I got 3,000 other guys who say they want to taste my shit, even though they just saying that just because they trying to get in them draws like everybody else. So then she said, hilarious. You basically stalked me for weeks until I accepted the date. Now you are trying to bash me? My face card never declines and my body is on point. If you're into men, just say that. Bitch move. So he simply said that, your coochie was trash. That's all he said. Your coochie's trash. And you come, and see, and this is where what a lot of women like to do. Like they don't hear, or they can't accept being told whatever the hell they don't want to be told. Now, she goes to, you stalked me for weeks. And so now stalking is a problem. So you got to throw that in there to make it seem bad. Then you're trying to sit up here and say, now you're trying to bash me. He's not trying to bash you. He just simply said, yo, you're not what you advertised. You aren't, what I'm saying? You pretty much hyped yourself up when you really not even what you claim to be. And then you're trying to sit up here and say, my face card never declines and my body is on point. What does your face and your body have to do with your coochie? What does your face and your body have to do with your coochie? Yeah, that's gonna lead men to it, but if you can't hold them down, you just can't hold them down. Now, obviously, he seems like, man, he got a lot going on. He wants some good. He ain't got that good. So just accept that, because right, we living in a world where a lot of women would tell you how trash your dick is. They probably wouldn't even tell it to you to your face. They will sit over here, either write a book about it, they will sit up here and go online and tell their friends about it, or they'll just go behind your back and just tell their friends about it. And now you're wondering why you can't get no coochie because you have a girl who done threw your name around the dirt. And here's the difference between men and women. A man can smash a girl and she'll go back and say, hey, his shit little, he can't F and this and that. Girls will literally look at that man crazy and be like, that alone right there will mess a man up. That alone will mess a man up and getting some hoes. Because this on here like, man, this dude can't even F. This dude can't even thrust. Going off of what she's saying. But let a man sit up here and say, man, yeah, her shit is trash, Niggas will still try it. I'm telling you, I'm niggas. Niggas will still try it. Niggas will be like, oh, bad shit. Well, let me. I want to see for myself. I want to find out for myself. Plenty of my dogs are like that. We don't care, man, how trash the box is. We just want it. That's all it is. We don't care how trash the box is. We just want it. And if one of our homeboys come back and say, yo, bro, her shit ain't really all that. It's decent. Niggas will still be like, yo, bro, okay, well, shit, hell. Maybe that's your shoe. Let me find out. Bro, shit, go ahead and do your thing, bro. That's how men work, and that's the double standards. We don't care, man, if the woman trash is whack. We'll just tell them, hey, it's whack, do whatever you want with it. But with women, they'll go back and they'll go tell about how a man can't F, how a man shit is little. And a lot of these girls will be like, I ain't fucking with him. Who cares? Fuck it. It is what it is. I ain't about to waste my time. And another thing is, she says, if you're into men, just say that. Like, it's just like, man, dude, your shit is trash. So how can you then sit up here and say, I like men now? Because I simply said your box is trash. This is why I say a lot of women are backwards. And this is your modern day woman, guys. Listen, this is your modern day woman. And I will say, I will find this heavily amongst black women in the black community. It's just a fact. It's just a fact. So then he says, laugh my ass off. You don't take rejection well, huh? Now I like men because your sex game was weak. It's cool. Go ahead and insult me. You texted me first. Remember that. A bitch move would be me asking for my $110 I spent on you last night. God damn. Yeah, he tripping. So then she responds, I will gladly give you your money back since you need it so bad. Now, God damn. And y'all see how she's trying to switch. Y'all see how she's just trying to sit up here and make it seem like he just a trash, iffy ass black person, bro. You say it, man. You pretty much say he's gay. You pretty much say he stalked you. Now you sitting over here saying, now you try to sit up here saying, hey, I would gladly give you your bread back because I know you need it. He never said he needed his money back. He's just saying if it's a bitch move, since you said it was a bitch move that he did, he's just saying if it's a bitch move, then me asking for my $110 back, that would me being that's a bitch move. And now she's trying to sit over here and say, pretty much trying to insinuate that the brother's broke. I know my sex game is top tier. You're just mad because you couldn't handle me. What's your cash out? Let me give you your money since that is the real reason you're talking to me like this. Trying to say it was my sex game. Well, you could have asked for the money back, broke ass bitch. So at this point, man, she's just deflecting. She's just not trying to accept that, hey, her coochie's trash. This just proves that a lot of women, this just proves that modern day women, the only thing that they have is coochie. Y'all women can't sit up here and say, man, men always want my damn coochie, but then turn around and sit up here and say my coochie's top tier. Like, what? You know how many other women in this world are saying that? Your coochie's no different than any other chick's coochie, bro. The only thing that makes it different is the mileage. If you have less mileage, you have a better chance of securing a man. It seems like, man, sex is big with her. Like, she probably gotta have a nigga with the biggest dick. She probably gotta have a nigga with the best stroke game. She don't care how he gets money or whatever. Sex. That's what it seems like to me. And then he says, wow, you're angry. I don't have Cash App. I'm good on the money. Let's just leave this here. Accept being rejected and move on, shorty. Then she says, speaking of shorty, and then he says, he put the Cash App. Your sex game is trash. That's my Cash App. So, man, this is what a lot of men got to go through. And for women to say that they have it hard in this world, they have it hard in America, when you can literally use your coochie as a source of income. That's crazy. That is crazy. You can literally use your coochie as a source of income. I ain't never heard no nigga going on the side of the street selling meat. I ain't never heard no nigga going on the side of the street selling meat. A lot of you women like to downplay men, you know, and like that seems like to be the biggest defense tactic for a lot of my sisters, to come at a man's meat size. Like, it's only my sisters, man, that will come at a man's manhood simply because he just don't want to F with you. He might not agree with what you saying, with some of the piss poor behavior a lot of my sisters display. And we have men that say something about it. A lot of sisters will sit up here and get upset, down you for it. Prime example was Aries Spears. He simply said that that Lizzo looked like the shit emoji. Now look, we all know that's harsh, and we all know, man, he was gonna get some backlash from that. But if y'all go to the Shade Room comments, y'all see the black women, they will literally sit up here and say this man is fat, say this man has a little meat. The biggest thing was they said he couldn't get no pussy. But it's like, that's false. We all know, man, he's a funny ass comedian. He's been in the game for a long ass time. We know for a fact he's getting some. We know for a fact that brother's getting some. But this is how a lot of sisters operate. They'll sit up here and, even though it could be false as hell, they'll just throw some shit out there to you just because, you know, hey, I need a defense mechanism. I need to make him feel bad in some kind of way. So for a lot of men, you know, some men come up short, and, you know, shit. Sometimes it might be an insecurity for guys. Sometimes they might get over it. But for a lot of women, they know for a fact that, you know, hey, a lot of men base their value and their pride off of their manhood. And for men, we have to agree to some extent, or at least black men, because, you know, out of all my boys that I've hung out with, it was always sex. Oh, nigga, you can't talk shit, nigga. You don't get no ass. Nigga, you don't get no pussy. Nigga, you ain't getting no hoes, nigga. You get that all the damn time. Nigga, you got a small ass dick, nigga. And she told me, blah, blah, blah. Like, bro, dog. Women, it's for a lot of my sisters, man, a nigga meat size and a nigga meat game is a way to try to get over on a man, supposedly. You know, and it's just like, man, look, you know, hey, that shit gotta stop. That shit gotta stop, bro. That shit gotta stop, man. Like I said, it's only big with my sisters. I'm gonna keep saying it's only big with my sisters. Only my sisters are the ones that will continue to bash a man for his manhood, simply because he might have said something that you might not like. He might not want to mess with you. I mean, it could be tons of things. It could be tons of things. But I feel like that's just something that my sisters need to work on. That's something that my sisters need to fix, because you're not getting anywhere saying a man's meat is little. This is like, who cares? Who cares? A nigga meat little and he's still doing good. He's still prospering. Yet all you have is your coochie. You know what I'm saying? Maybe your coochie super duper big. Maybe your coochie goddamn freaking the Grand Canyon. You got women out here running around with goddamn loose ass coochies, and then sit up here go mess with a damn nigga, man, who probably got a 2-inch dick, and then sit up here and be like, oh man, niggas got small ass dick, niggas can't fucking nah, sis. You been around the block. You done took so many damn dicks, your shit done stretched out so much. Like, damn. So it's just kind of like, you know, man, a lot of women, man, who tend to talk about men penis size or their manhood, dog, for a lot of these sisters, man, they're ran through. And it seems like it's a lot of sisters that be ran through that be saying this shit. And I'm just like, man, dude, you don't have no room to talk. But, you know, man, it is what it is, man. Y'all do me a huge favor, man. Leave me a like, a comment, and subscribe.